Now it's time to configure our campaign settings. Let's first input a campaign name. Campaign name here. And then you can enable the post repetition option. And if this option has been enabled, it means that the system will be able to publish the post again even if that certain post has been published before. And if you turn this option, it means that the system will only publish unique posts every time. So example, you have prepared 100 posts. Once the system has fully published all of those 100 posts, then we can say that the system has depleted all of your posts and the system will not be able to post anything, not unless you upload another post on your Google Drive or you add another post on your campaign builder. In this example, let's just enable the post repetition option. Now let's define the campaign frequency. If you want to publish daily, then just choose the daily option. And if you want to publish weekly, then choose the weekly option. And then if you want to publish monthly, just choose the monthly option. For this example, let's choose the daily option. And after that, you need to set your time zone. So example, your time zone is in New York. Then choose America, New York. After defining our time zone, we need to select the time when the system will post our content. So if you want to publish your content every 10 a.m., every 5 p.m., and every 10 p.m., just choose what time you want the system to publish your content, and it will be published during those hours. So since I have chosen 3 time slot here, it means that the system will publish 3 times a day. And if we choose the weekly frequency, we need to define what day the system will post our content. So if you want to publish during Mondays, it means that on Monday, the campaign will publish 3 posts during 10 a.m., 5 p.m., and 10 p.m. on Mondays. That's what we mean by this setup. And if you add here Thursday, it means that during Mondays and Thursdays, the system will post 3 posts in one day on 10 a.m., one at 5 p.m., and one at 10 p.m. All right? So that is what this setup means. And if we choose monthly, just select what month you want to post. Example, you want to publish your content on the month of February only. So just choose the month of February here, and every Monday and Thursday of February, the system will post 3 times a day during 10 a.m., 5 p.m., and 10 p.m. You can add more months here. So you can add January, you can add March, and April. So if you add these months on your post, then it means that on the months of January, February, March, and April, and during Mondays and Thursdays on those chosen months, then the system will post 3 times a day, one on 10 a.m., one on 5 p.m., and one on 10 p.m. You can add more time slot here, just depends on what you want. Now that I have explained the posting frequency of your campaign, we can now go back to the default settings. Because in this example, let's just use the daily frequency during these time slots, during 10 a.m., 5 p.m., and 10 p.m. Next, let's configure where to publish our posts. You can do cross-posting if you have multiple pages. Example, you want to publish on all of your pages, then just choose your pages here, and the system will publish this post on all of your 4 pages. You can also publish your content on your user timeline. So to do that, on the user option, just choose your user. You can also publish your contents on your groups. Note that you need to satisfy two requirements in order to post your content on your groups. Number one, you must be an admin on that group. And number two, that group must have, and the number two, your group must enable the Marketing Master app on your group settings. So I'm going to show you how to enable the Marketing Master app on your group settings. Example, this is your group and you have an admin permission on this group. You need to first go to your group settings, click more, and then click edit group settings. And after that, go down below, and then on the app section, just click add apps. After that, let's find the Marketing Master app. So type here, Marketing Master. All right, so this is the Marketing Master app. Just click this one. You need to wait a little more until this pop-up appears on your interface. So if you see this, just click add. All right, so we have added the Marketing Master on our group and just click done. You can verify if you have added the Marketing Master app on your group apps if you see the Marketing Master logo here. All right, so that's how you add the Marketing Master app on your group settings. Now that we have done this, we can go back to our account and then just go to Import Account, which is this one. Once you are on the account import interface, all you need to do next is click the Import Your Facebook Groups button. All right, you would see a notification your account has been imported successfully. And if you go down, then you would be able to see that our test group has been imported successfully and we now have a group. Once we have imported our group, we can now go back to our campaign builder and we need to save our campaign first before we can see the group option here because right now it is blank. So let's try to save our campaign for now. All right, so our campaign has been saved successfully. We need to refresh our campaign. All right, so we have successfully saved and refreshed our campaign. Now we can go back down, and once you click the groups options, you would be able to see our test group here. This would mean that our campaign would publish our post on the group that we have chosen on this option as well. Now let's configure the start date and the end date. This would basically configure which time our campaign would start and would end. If you leave this as blank and the end as blank, it means that the campaign would start automatically. And if the end date is blank, it means that our campaign does not have any ending. It will continually publish posts until all of our posts has been depleted. But if you enable the post repetition option and you leave the end date as blank, then our campaign would not stop. It will keep on posting again and again because we have told our campaign to repeat posts if ever possible. And since our campaign can repeat posts and it does not have ending, then our campaign will continually publish content until you manually delete your campaign. On this example, let's set a start date to be the date of tomorrow. So let's say I want to publish my content May 25, and then end date would be on August 1. Once our campaign has reached the end date, then it would automatically stop publishing content because it has reached its lifespan. For this example, let's save our campaign again. Just go App and then click Save. All right, so let's go to our campaign list. Click Post Randomizer link, and you would be able to see our campaign here. So it starts on May 25th, 2020, and it will end on August 1, 2020. So that's it for this lesson. I hope you learned a lot on how to use the Post Randomizer feature, and I hope that this feature would help you grow your business exponentially. By using this feature, you would bring life on all of your social media channels. To your users, it would seem that you are online all the time, continually pushing your content, and in return, you can organically grow your business using social media. So stay tuned for more lessons and see you in the next video.